It was the police shooting of Mark Duggan in Tottenham last summer that sparked the riots which then spread across the capital. Today, his family is calling for the Independent Police Complaints Commission, which is investigating his death, to be scrapped. They say they've been waiting far too long for answers. Our Home Affairs correspondent Guy Smith has the story.
It is 11 months since Mark Duggan's death, and his family are still waiting for answers. Why was he shot dead by armed police?
I'm really surprised at the way they have taken my grandson from me as if he was an animal.
All investigations into fatal police shootings are highly sensitive, but none more so than this one. Mark Duggan, a passenger in a minicab, was killed by armed police in Tottenham last August. Anger over his death led to riots 2 days later that spread across the capital and to other parts of England. The police watchdog, the IPCC, has been in charge of investigating the shooting. Today, it came under attack for alleged incompetence.
We don't trust them, so they have to be abolished, replaced with somebody, ordinary everyday people like maybe doctors, lawyers, somebody professional but not ex-police.
The coroner, Andrew Walker, at this morning's pre-inquest hearing said it was quite extraordinary that the IPCC's lawyer was refusing to provide copies of witness statements. The family has employed the services of this well-known barrister, Michael Mansfield. He said in court the police watchdog's position was utterly unacceptable. The IPCC has told me that this is one of the most complex and high-profile cases it's ever handled. It said that for a proper understanding of what happened, then all the evidence has to be disclosed in one go, rather than bit by bit. But for the family of Mark Duggan, that's proving more and more frustrating.
And Guy's here, so a challenging situation for the IPCC.
Absolutely, Riz. Very challenging indeed. The IPCC has a balancing act. On the one hand, it has a very angry family who understandably want answers now, but it also has to carry out a complex investigation. They hope that that will be ended by this summer. They hope to report to the coroner in the autumn. But today we heard that the coroner was requesting that it handed over all the information, all the evidence it has so far within the next 28 days, and the IPCC says it's considering it that. The inquest is expected to start finally next January, but before that we have a criminal trial in which a man is accused of passing on an illegal firearm to Mark Duggan the week before Mr. Duggan was shot dead by armed police. Now that is probably the actual trial, which starts next in the September, is probably one of the reasons for so many delays.
OK, Guy, thank you. Our Home Affairs correspondent, Guy Smith.